It was Mandela's Day yesterday. The Queen of the Rains, that is Khosi, the winner of Baby Titan, met with Lerato yesterday at an event, and they were busy babazing each other. Lerato was like, look who I met here. I wanted to allow the sound play until I realized there was actually music on the background. I just had to, mute it immediately, So yeah, this is Lerato saying, see who I met here. And Khosi at the center was trying to say the same thing. So she was holding her own camera. She was like, wow, it's just giving the same thing. They are just saying the same thing at the same time. That's why they were laughing out loud. There's one thing I love about Khosi. She's down to earth. That is one feature, like one characteristics I love about Khosi. But before we start going there, first of all, introduction. Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hearts. Of course, there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there. Subscribe. And make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So, coming from Lerato Modise, she says, pray for a better South Africa. Everyone is praying for their country. It just have to get better. It just have to get better at this point. So she also said, I couldn't have served my time anywhere on this day, 3rd Johannesburg. This was where she met Khosi. And then Tando says, oh, that fits, mama. Thank you, my loves. You look too gorgeous, baby girl. Great vibes and looking gorgeous as always. They were just hyping Miss Robots. And yes, guys, still talking about the Mandela's Day yesterday. Some of your faves actually went out there to put smiles on people's face. And one person who did that was Willie. Willie went out there, bought part for secondary school students, actually went there, spoke to them. Willie is always using language. I was watching the videos. I cannot relate, guys, but obviously it's given. He's actually impacting on the kids' life. He went to kids, he danced with them, he did activities with them. It was so sweet to see. He went to the primary and secondary school. Yes, I think it was even a mixture. So it was so sweet to see that your faves actually took out their time to celebrate Mandela's Day yesterday. Okay, guys, this picture is given picture of the day. You guys know, if there is one thing they've been talking so much about, Cici and Liema's friendship, but the way I'm seeing this friendship, it is here to stay. So Yale says Cici and her diamond handbag. Of course, we all know how people have been saying anywhere you see Cici, you would see Liema. So now they're telling you guys Liema is her diamond handbag. They have accepted that name tag with their full chest. And then coming from Sipelele, hey LLF, are you all still good? I hope you're streaming and buying Let Me Be on iTunes. You see, one thing with Liema fans, they are so focused on her song. That is one thing I love about them. I'm not even going to pretend. They are so focused on that song. Sometimes their head will go nuts and they will come back to Liema's song immediately. I love that about them. They are so intentional when it comes to Liema. So this video of Z is actually trending. The fans are sharing it. This Rose says, I think the security man just wants to come and see this beauty. Zinti's Kindo. Now what happened? Z was actually narrating the scenario that happened the other night in her house, where people are sleeping and everything. The security knocked at her door. And then she has been pondering. She was like talking to her fans that, why would he even knock on my door? I wasn't making noise. I was even on phone call. I wasn't. So fans were like, oh, maybe you were making sound. Maybe you were making noise. Z was insisting. She was like, I wasn't making noise, yo. I was on call, blah, 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 blah. They were like, maybe you were laughing. She said, I wasn't laughing. So why is he knocking on my door? What prompted that? All of this kind of question. And Z was like, when the guy knocked, and she was like, I was not making noise. And then she was like, okay, but sorry, but I wasn't making noise. The guy was like, she should tone down her voice. That people, living in this kind of area that she stays, they're like people are, sleeping to avoid disturbing other people peace of mind. And then Z is still wondering what really happened. So the fans are like, maybe the security guy liked you. Z was not really, she's kind of confused, like, why the knock on her door? If it was Yolanda that said this and giving an excuse, or why did he knock on my door, I would have said, my dear, you did make noise. But for Z don't mind that guy, Jerry, because Yolanda is naturally loud. I don't even know how people would cope with her. Like, everything she's opening her mouth, wow. Anyway, chase guys, on to the next one. Okay, Liema, I told you guys the other time, I said Liema said she even forgot that she had a page that would actually help with mental health, so now she's really taking it serious. She shared an old video from that page and she says, oh, wisely, this is where I am called. So baby girl said this is where she is called to actually speak those words to people to build their mental health. So she's sharing that page. She said, you guys go follow. She says, bob back the highlights. If you want some motivation, check it out. So she said, if you really want some motivation, go to that Lee Speaks, like go to the page, then you would listen to some of the wordings, that she dropped then before she became a celebrity. Yeah. Okay, still talking about Liema, I said something about the fans here. I said the fans are intentional when it comes to her. As you can see, Lame Treasure says, even if she gets in the studio and just cough and call that a song, the biggest fan base would definitely download that cough and promote it. And guess what? She will be booked to perform that cough. Yes, you read right. We love her like that, and we are influential like that. Biggest fan base things. Now, where is this coming up from? There have been so much drama, guys, especially with the Yolanda and Liema 6 months thingy, with the both fan base having ish. You guys know the gist already. If you do not know that gist, that means you're still sitting on a far long thing. But before I continue with what I was saying, let me read it from Azure. Good morning, lilies. Today is a good day to focus on our superstar, not forgetting our lullaby and ringtone, of course. Now you see what is going on. You see the comments coming from the Liema fans. It's just like, because they are being dragged. Liema is being dragged about. Everybody is calling her song a ringtone. One thing they want to drag Liema for, they would say, oh, that her ringtone, we are supporting her ringtone. And then guess what? The people they are actually having issue with, which is the Yolanda fan base, have actually dropped my 2 cents about all the G's that was going on. That is not what we are going to discuss right now. But the thing is, the reason why they are lamenting on ringtone, or whether she cough, whether she do this, we're going to promote her, was because they are calling Liema's voice names. And that is one thing I find annoying. It pisses me off so much, because why? That girl has a good voice. You can say anything you want to say about Liema, but don't deny her of her lovely voice. Like, she got a good voice. Like, sometimes I listen to this girl, all I do is I blush. I'm not gonna lie, what I do behind the scene, I just blush. Because why? Sometimes I play her voice, my sister would also blush. That is how sweet Liema voice is. So you might not like her, but Liema has got good voice for years. Alright, coming from Lame Treasure, I won't drag Yoli because of some of her fans who are using her to settle a score. Those Yoli fires who drag Liema there by Twitter are the ones who left Mother's camp because of Papi and joined Yoli fires. You can't find true Yoli fires drag Liema. Never. Guys, must you people impute Z to this thingy? I don't know how you people do this thing, yo. So right now they are saying that the Yoli fires who are actually coming for Liema are the people who were once Z fans. Remember, some people said they were Z fans, and when Z was with Young Papi, they had to leave. Which I find that so offensive, because why would you leave a person that you chose, that you love, and he said because of the game she's playing, she do not even know what Young Papi was doing behind her. It was just a girl who has a genuine heart with a friend, and then the friend is a saboteur, and then she doesn't know, and you guys are not putting it on her. I saw comments, I saw people saying, I was doubting it though. I was doubting it. I brought it to my channel here, and I was like, how can you? And then I start seeing people saying, yes, I understand her because Young Papi. I say, hey, that is why tomorrow I also give the lilies a thumbs up with all that girl did on that show. You guys, she mauled you guys left, right, and center, but you guys pin, you full ground and you break it. Then not to talk of Z, who is actually with a friend whom she thought is a genuine friend, and you guys are telling me you understand because of that. Any which ways, that aside, coming from Yoli, Me, after hearing anti-fans have stopped streaming, why I didn't know that they were streaming with us. It's still the rants and bans going on with the Liema and the Yoli fires. Like the drama is just too much. And then this one came back and says, me, after hearing the biggest fan base saying their fave plugged Yolanda with honor and that Yolanda doesn't invite her to community deal events. So this right here from Beauty Stand says, Liema is, I'm going to skip that word, and forgotten. Her puppies are just trying so hard to make her relevant. Now, when you see a thing like this, you will know that the person just want to speak about Liema. But there's one thing I love that the Liema stand did. Instead of ranting and banting with this person, guess what? They started bringing the gigs. Because even currently, Liema is really trending back to back. So they started bringing her gigs to the comments. And then this one says, yes, when you want attention, you mention the powerhouse name. The fact that she's still mentioning her means Kuti, she's still relevant. Liema, the president, anyone who wants attention will call your name. We will give you the likes and comments you so highly crave for only because we are in a good mood. I mean, our baby is doing so well. It's only fair we ease our haters' pain by giving them the attention they want. When I saw many comments like this, I was just smiling. I said, this is how it should be. When they come for your fave, go positive on them. That is the best way to win it. And then this says, LLF headquarters says, one thing you can't take away from Liema is how good of a singer she is. Liema and PD jokes, this was lovely. I said that already. Her voice is giving. I listened to this voice of Liema and PD jokes. I'm like, wow. So PD jokes has a good voice like this. Yo. That's why he was really crushing on Liema during his interview, during the show, when the show was still on. Yeah. Meanwhile, the lilies have been trending. They said DJ Zinto used Liema's song on her recent IG post. Let me be, thank you DJ Zinto. Liema is big and there is nothing you all can do about it. So the fans, the lilies are trending it that DJ Zinto is actually using Liema's song. I remember how they dragged Liema because of this particular DJ Zinto. Right now, they are coming for Z, as they says, because when Z met with DJ Zinto, right, and then I think it was during the unveil of one Coca-Cola products, right, and then Luther says, to be honest, guys, DJ Zinto, why she abandoned her just like that, no invite? Why do you guys take things so personal like this? You think if the lady wanted Z to be there, she would not invite her? I do not think there is a problem with this thing. Only the fans are just the problem. And on this note, I'm going to be dropping my voice in a problem-free way, as I said. I will see you guys later. Thank you so, so much for always sailing with me. And do not forget, babies, I love you guys so much. Bye for now, babies.